This is a very intriguing, compelling matchup. This team comes in ranked in the top 5 on the road wearing a very big target, trying to avoid that upset trap. Welcome to Tampa and Raymond James Stadium, the home field of the USF Bulls. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the USF Bulls. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Bulls will kick this deep to begin the game. Bringing it out, it's Jefferson. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. He's got the first down and still motoring. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
That's a great read here by this quarterback to be able to get the ball out to his back and let him do the work. And you know this defense now, next time they see this same formation, probably going to be aware of the pitch. Don't be surprised if the quarterback keeps it himself for a big gain as well.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Toss play to the outside. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Pirates pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Quarterback still with the football. QB gets the first, now looking for more. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The Pirates lining up here on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's White. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, East Carolina. Talk about a great way to start this game for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Goes in motion on 1st and 10, looking to throw. The quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's past the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll throw it now. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can hopefully close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away, and they get points out of this possession. Makes a quick grab. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running back has it on the screen now. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the 1st down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught by the receiver. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of balance, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
He keeps it on the design run. Oh, he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. 3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And one final play before the end of the quarter. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. The misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. Kirk, it's East Carolina with the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So we'll start the 2nd quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jefferson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. East Carolina's offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Clark. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here comes a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Using his legs here. In the clear at the 25. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. USF offense is back out there now. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Great cut there. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. The Bulls looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, but the defense jumped across the line there. They could set up a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion with the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
42 Spider.
And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts them in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Makes it look easy.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Jefferson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Smith. He's past the marker and still going. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the first down before they stop him. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him
and they heave it deep downfield. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point is good. Still down a point, 13-13. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, East Carolina. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Movement here from the tight end. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. That's made over the middle. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a dart right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. On the run here. Lets it go. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown. Bulls. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Jefferson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Send the back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. He fires downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Scott. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The Pirates will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And the defense will call timeout here. The age-old practice of trying to ice the kicker. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away. Minute's going to wrap up with the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Pirates will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Who's in the clear? Inside the 40. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
First down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll toss it to the right side. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here. The Bulls will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, USF. They battled all the way back to take the lead.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jefferson. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Now here he goes. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Pirates. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. The South Florida offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Bringing pressure. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
BAT puts him up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Jefferson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there, play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Here comes the bunch formation. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Pirates will crank up the tempo. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Important second down play coming up. And now the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. The Pirates begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their...
Touchdown, East Carolina. This offense really clicking. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll start the drive here with an end around. And he'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense not fooled at all.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
It's caught and tackled there by the defense. The Bulls looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage on that screen.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun handoff here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Trying to use his legs to make the first down, couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call. The Bulls will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on fourth down.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on fourth down in the fourth quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. On this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's White. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the 2nd down play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Chewing clock with the running game. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Eludes a tackle. The Pirates are on the move here.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
The Pirates line up on 1st and 10 now. In the red area, it's Smith. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The pass rush closing in. Headed for the end zone. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Touchdown, Pirates. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. Bolts.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within 1 possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Decide to go for 2 to get within a field goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to pass. It's White. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 5 after the miss.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They look to throw it here on second down. Dumps it down to the back and caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Well, the numbers are just getting ridiculous. I'm not sure this quarterback knows it, but he's very close to a 500-yard passing game after.
This guy is having an unbelievable day in this poor defense. They look like they're playing in quicksand. He's just one step ahead of them every single play, just carving them up, making every single throw that's asked of him. What a masterclass performance.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking for a deep completion. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's caught inside the 10. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he goes down. But the takeaway is a fitting ending to this winning performance by the defense.